and basically we opened up for a whole year just curbside.
I mean, it's just great to be able to open the doors and serve barbecue to the people here in the RGV. We get a lot of support from everywhere, the Valley, outside the Valley. Here at Edinburgh, we're glad to be in our hometown of Edinburgh. I mean, as soon as we open the door, we're ready for the people to come in and we're ready to serve. So,
what would you tell, the Valley community here in Edinburgh and across the Valley and your customers that have, voted you guys? What would you tell them right now?
Well, thank you guys. I mean, we're
little school called Rio Grande Valley. So far, season starts in 2025. They already sold 2,500 season tickets, and they're not at the price you think they're at. This school is doing things the right way, building up from scratch, getting kids on campus, getting NIL deals, filling out a coaching staff. The way they're doing it is purely Texas. There's no other way to describe it. It's authentic South Texas. When you think about a marching band, you think about the Ohio States, the HBCUs, but rarely have you seen an actual Mexican-American band. Not the mariachi, but the actual college band. Unlike New Mexico State and other HSIs, UTRGV is really embracing their roots, embracing what they are, who they are, and how they're going to go forward. This is something people have been looking forward to in this valley for a long time. I remember back when I went to college, I was actually offered a scholarship by then was UT Pan America, but I decided to go to North Texas because they had a football team. Well, 20 some odd years later, the Valley has finally got one. With a school with 35,000 plus students, including online and international students, they have funded their own football program. Not asking for help from anybody else. They did it themselves. The neighborhoods, the communities, the fans, the businesses contributing $10,000 a year just to build up the war chest that they're going to need. When they step foot on the field in 2025, they will have the higher paid coaches in the conference, including Lamar's old head coach, Texas State's offensive coordinator, Middle Tennessee State's offensive coordinator, Illinois' offensive coordinator, Nate Langford, who's a Luling High School AD, Seguin High School assistant head coach, San Marcos High School assistant coach. Basically, he has roots in the state of Texas for recruiting, and I mean that. Recruits from the state of Texas in the middle corridor will be crucial. Speaking of recruiting, this young man here, Rice University Director of Player Personnel, as well as Washington State Director of Recruiting. If you're recruiting at a Power 5 level and you come down to the Valley and you treat them the way they want to be treated and the way that they want to treat you, just take the salsa, man. They're going to be ready for you. Speaking of that salsa, I have something to say about that salsa right there. We're also looking at, once again, like I said, with that salsa, the homegrown type deal, the do-for-self type deal, the we gonna get it out the grind, out the mud type deal. I want to introduce you to somebody. One of the first recruits over the UTRGV. Humble, Texas, Mr. Zion Brown. Career stats sound kind of gaudy. 8,115 yards passing, 83 touchdowns, tied the school record. 2,070 yards rushing, 30 touchdowns. Missed the yards record passing record by 40 yards. He is one of their first commits out of Humble, Texas. Played at, Soykota High School. 6'1", 180, 40-yard dash, 4.48, bench, 225, 100-meter dash, 10.8. And they call him a pro-style quarterback. When it comes to football, what they're going to do here, they're trying to get kids on a year early. So they have a year in the system, a year of getting training, a year getting accustomed to the classes to find out any weaknesses they may have in academics. So when it comes time to get on the field, there's a seamless transition. On the same token, the war chest for the NIL is being built up because the community is 100% behind the school. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. 100% behind this school. There's other HSIs out there, Hispanic serving institutions, but none is actually embracing their history and culture the way UTRGV is. And I just love to say, when you come down to RGV, you're going to find out why I say it's authentic South Texas. Texas, you're going to have the barbecue. You're going to have the grind culture. But you're also going to have it at a laid-back pace down here. Everything is laid back except for when it comes to the school. Hey, I want to give Coach 100% props on what he's doing down there. I think you're doing it correctly. You're making sure that these kids get out and they do not falter. And once again, I want to thank you for that. Mr. Bush, when UTRGV starts playing in 2025, not only will they have one of the best stadiums in the region, in fact, the only big stadium in the region, they'll have a rabid fan base, which has went years to try to build this up. And they do not shun non-grads. If you're a fan, you're a fan. All right, UTRGV. You might catch me down there for a game or two. Couple years. Give me a couple years to get down there. It's still hot. It's still Texas, man. If y'all have any questions, you'd like to hear more about UTRGV or any of the schools in the state of Texas, especially when football comes around, give me a like. Comment down below. I promise you, when this gets done, you're going to understand why they say V's up. It's Coach Simmons. I'm out. God bless.